Hello YouTube, Message in the Bottle here with another video. I've been a lot slow with the YouTube uploading lately. Reason why is because I'm gonna confess I've been a little lazy and I have another YouTube channel that I was investing more in. But to be honest, I feel like I should start pumping more videos out just in case if something happened because right now I'm in a sticky situation where I kind of have an emergency to attend to, and hopefully, you know, nothing seriously bad happens. But once this emergency is over, I'll start pumping out videos like no tomorrow. Just a recap, what's the whole point and the purpose of this YouTube channel? The whole point and the purpose of this YouTube channel is basically like a diary, like a journal, and expressing my personal thoughts, opinions, political opinions, and anything that come into my mind. Because right now a lot of YouTubers are kind of doing that, especially the ones that are trying to use their YouTube channel in hopes of helping other people, not to make money out of them, but in terms of helping other people. Now let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Yes, there are some YouTubers out there that sort of use, best way I could put it, emotional hooks in order to get people support them and send them money. Because YouTube is a platform where you could make money. That's very obvious. That's why me personally, I created a separate YouTube channel where that separate YouTube channel, I hope I could make money out of that one. But on this YouTube channel alone, I'm planning not to make any money because I don't want to have any fans or any viewers feel like they're being ripped off. No, this YouTube channel will be run purely in my investment, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do want to invest in this YouTube channel, but I do not want to make profits out of it because if I were to make profits out of it, I feel like I'm, you know, stealing from you guys. But like I said, and just a reminder what I just said, I made a separate YouTube channel where if I do make money in that separate YouTube channel, then I'll definitely go for it because in that separate YouTube channel, it's all about video games, art, and other projects I want to do online. But on this YouTube channel, no money. So purely out of my expense and purely something that I want to do because I do not want to rip you guys off. In fact, this is more like a gift than, something that I want in return. So this whole YouTube channel, you could say it's like a diary, like a journal, expressing my thoughts and opinions. Obviously, I will have thoughts and opinions that are very controversial, and this is where me being whole anonymous, only address myself as message in bottles or bottles, becomes very important. Is because I want to keep my personal life and my YouTube life, which is this YouTube channel, separate, as well as the gaming channel. The gaming channel, I will be a little bit more edging over the public side, if that makes sense. But I still want to be anonymous no matter what, because again, I stated this in my previous YouTube videos. We live in a crazy world. We live in a crazy world, and you never know, some crazy dude come after you just for saying the wrong things. Speaking of which, nowadays you could actually get arrested for posting the wrong thing, even if that wrong thing seems super harmless. No joke, guys, and I'm gonna look for a picture and show you guys this screenshot. In UK, United Kingdom, in that country, there has been a story that has been going viral because it's an outrageous story. The police, they were about to arrest an Asian man for making fun of himself, for making a online username that's kind of racial, but again, he's making fun of himself. And this username was super old. It was like 20 years old, and it was all about video games. He called himself Ching Chong Man, China Man, and When the police arrived in order to arrest him, they were stunted, realizing that he's Asian himself. So they decided to leave and, not arrest him because it makes him look bad. But the thing is, and this is the funny part, they already make themselves look bad. But that is crazy. The fact that nowadays, you could get arrested for posting the wrong thing. Keep that in mind. So staying anonymous is something that I'm gonna take very, very seriously. On top of that, I will talk about my thoughts, personal opinion, my life story, etc., etc. I will try my best to find balance between the two. Obviously, eventually, somebody that knows me personally will discover this YouTube channel and they'll know that it's me. But I have a feeling that it's going to be a very, very long time for that to happen, as long as I play my cards right. And it's gonna, take a while for that to happen, as long as I do my part. But anyway, reason why I want to do this, reason why I want to make a YouTube channel that's basically a diary, a journal, expressing my thoughts and opinion, is because I want you, the viewers, you guys, to remind yourself that hey, me as a internet person, I'm still human. I still have issues. I still have, you know, a lot of things going through, and you are not alone. As much as I want to help you, as much as I want to help my neighbors, my family, people that are next to me, left and right, etc., etc., I have this personal realization that most people, they're on their own, including yourself. Therefore, you have to think for yourself. People will do their best to help you, but the help itself will get you so far. The rest is up to you. I repeat, the rest is up to you. That's why throughout my YouTube channel, I've been expressing over and over again, think for yourself. Because at the end of the day, your choices is what, makes your outcome. What you decide to do makes your outcome. I'm about to cry because I would confess, guys, looking back in my personal life as an adult, I made a lot of dumb choices where I kind of wish I did, better choices. And I wish I wasn't that lazy. The only reason why I was lazy in the first place is because I want to be comfortable. I want to basically have peace. I basically do not want to, get into drama because throughout my childhood, my early childhood, it was nothing but drama. And me, I just got caught in the middle of it because it was because of my parents, my family. They were, a drama mess. And now, as an adult, looking back at it, I realize most of those dramas could have been easily avoided if my parents made the right decision and my parents made the right choices. Hell, even me personally, I could have been in a better position than I am right now if I make the right choices, if I stop being lazy. But no, the reason why I'm being lazy is because I just want to be comfortable. I hate conflict, I hate drama, I hate the struggle. I hate feeling like a wage slave. I just want to live comfortable and live long. There's this music that I really enjoy listening. It's the one that says, the lyrics go something like, I do not want to die young, I want to grow old, I just want to have fun, I just want to go. It's something like that. I hope that rings a bell. If it does, I'll leave a link down in the description below about that song. It's a very catchy song, and I honestly like what it says because it's exactly what I want to, me personally do with myself. Like, I just want to have fun. I just want to live long. I do not want to die young. I want to grow old. Obviously, I want to start a family eventually. Obviously, I want to be financially stable, stable income. I want peace. I want good work. Like, I'm willing to work hard, but I want the work itself to feel prideful, feel purposeful. It's not that much to ask. But the problem is, we live in a chaotic world where it's constantly robbing our peace, constantly robbing our peace. And the only thing we could do is fight for it to gain it back. And like I said, there's so much we could do to help each other, but the problem is at the end of the day, that individual, he needs to help himself. He needs to do his part because the help itself will only, get that individual so far. The rest is up to him. That's why throughout my YouTube channel I've been saying, I help you think for yourself, do your part, think for yourself, guys, do the right thing, etc. etc. And by the way, if you guys wondering why throughout my YouTube channel I've been talking so much about women, is because me as a man, I acknowledge that we live in a unfair world, and us men, we have our disadvantage. One thing I've been noticing about the unfairness and the disadvantage is the legal, social aspects of how things are being run. Obviously, if you guys pay attention to our culture, to our legal system, it's becoming more and more biased towards women, to the point where women, they could get away with committing a crime. I repeat, they could get away with committing a crime. If a man does the exact same crime as a woman did, the man will be severely punished, but the woman will just get a slap on the wrist. The other day, I was watching this YouTube video about why there's so many female sexual predators in the teaching industry, and the YouTuber, he pointed out that it's becoming super biased in the court legal system, that it's not even funny, and some of these lawyers that are, you know, prosecuting this sort of cases, they're becoming clearly biased. And I love the fact that he included a video that showcased this bias towards women. So a woman could get away sexually abusing, a child, literally a slap on the wrist. The worst that could happen to her is lose her job. As a matter of fact, I think that's what essentially happens, lose her job, but that's a slap on the wrist. And the worst part is a lot of men, they're supporting that action. To me, that's insane and obviously unfair. Again, I am not a woman hater, I'm not a misogynist. I'm just noticing the unfairness of what our culture is becoming, and it's becoming very, very clear that there's a huge disparity of, or should I say, a huge imbalance of legal social support between the two genders. The two genders, like, supposedly we're being taught to be equal, but how the hell we're going to be equal if there's no fairness, there's no equalness in terms of support? So a lot of guys, they feel abandoned, while women, they're being praised as if they're like a protective class. And then these same women are wondering why no man wants to date them, are wondering why, you know, guys are avoiding them at work like the plague. And then they're wondering why they can't find a date. See, it's affecting our everyday life. And again, a lot of men, they're noticing that, they're noticing the patterns. So yeah, a lot of people are waking up. Me, I had a bad experience in one of those cases. I will share them once I get back. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And of course, that's another reason why I showcased this movie, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the whole explicit scenery, because in that movie it showcased a woman being very careless, thinking that she could get away with the whole partying. But the thing is that karma caught up to her and she got, human trafficked. But to me, that's bonkers. And the creator of this franchise, he did his homework. He did his psychology book homework. He did his homework in crime, what's happening in Sweden with the whole human trafficking, etc., etc. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in later once I come back, and I will start pumping out more videos. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. Thank you for everything. Message in a bottle. Over and out.